Hello, welcome back to Kearns Customs. My name is Liz. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for stopping by to the channel again. If you're new here, I hope you choose to subscribe and like. We're very close to our current goal, so if you could help us meet that goal, that'd be wonderful. Today is a studio day, and we're going to tackle a little bit of the studio. I really don't want to do this, so I think I'm going to chunk it up and do one kind of zone at a time. First, we're going to take a little scan, see what we got going on so far. I do have a messy studio tour that I posted last week. I'll tag it in the cards as well if you want to check that out first. But we're just going to do a quick little scan and then decide which zone we want to tackle first, I think. So let's take care of that. Also, I want to apologize in advance for the possible shakiness of the camera, the lighting, the sound in this video, as we are going to be moving around the studio. We're not going to be using our normal kind of hardware that we usually use in these videos, the more stable videos, so I apologize in advance for any of that. Alright, so starting from the door, like I said, we have some different zones. This is kind of like supposed to be like my easel zone, and it's also where some of my like storage and TV is. It's a big old hot mess right now, as you can see. So that'll be one zone that we're tackling. And then over here we have kind of a vinyl design area. The desk is kind of current project stuff. I'd love to find a home for some of that stuff instead of just dropping it off there and then having to kind of throw it on the floor or something when I'm actually working there. And these rainbow drawer carts can kind of get reorganized and labeled. I love to do that when we're in that area. My printer area needs to kind of get reorganized, and I'd love for this to be pretty clear because I use my heat press here so I can put some pressure down on that. I did pick up some bins and hooks to help with organizing and stuff, and a lighter to set the moods, turn on a candle every once in a while, you know, the essentials. And then next we have the kind of desk area. I think this might be where we start, because this area has really been annoying me whenever I film because it's in my backgrounds. And this drawer cart used to be organized, but I stopped teaching high school art after school online now, so it's full of lots of things that I don't really need wearing at my desk anymore now that I'm not teaching that anymore. So let's go ahead and get started over on this area today. Alright, so like I said, I think we're going to get started with this drawer cart here. So I'm just going to start pulling stuff out. I'm going to see what I want to keep here and what kind of space we can clear out for maybe some tech stuff, some kind of note stuff, some art supplies I want accessible right here because this is my top-down tripod and ring light desk area. So this is like this side of my desk. I kind of keep clear for like top-down, and then we come over into the computer area. So let's see what we can do with this today, and then we'll also tackle a little bit of this bookshelf area back here. So right on top I have my computer from school, so that I'm going to put over here. This section of my desk over this way usually has a blank space on it, and I don't really use this corner too often, so I can put my stuff that's hanging out for like school planning and some school like design work that I have there. I have my school laptop and my planner just in case we get like something, or I get an idea and I need to jot it down. I'm not doing a ton of work before school though. I just brought it home with me after I finished summer planning, or summer school. I do have some extra design work to do for the district though that I get paid for, so I will be doing that sometime. This is a little notepad that sits on my desk with a really cute hedgehog on it. This is Think Happy that I really enjoy. Come on, you can do it. Nope, it says no thank you. Oh, there we go. So we'll stick that in my little organizer over here. I've got some photo paper that needs to be organized over there because all my paper for my printer and everything is organized over in those rainbow carts over there. So I'll put that on the corner of my desk so that when I go around I can take it over that way. I have some rags. I think I'm gonna make a basket of things that just need to go somewhere else in my studio, because I know me, and if I start running around and putting things where they go, I'm gonna start organizing in that area and I'm not gonna finish over here. So I'm gonna grab a basket or a bin for things that need to go somewhere else. That's a trick I use in my classroom too when I'm like moving things around or cleaning up or reorganizing, is I kind of go around with just a basket or a bin. So I have a file folder that can go over this way. This is a sheet that I use for vinyl, for like a heat protective sheet. An order form I don't need anymore. Leftover sketchbook that's like partway used up from the class that I taught. So we'll put that in kind of some, maybe on the bookshelf we'll have a sketchbook area. I have a notebook that I used for that class for taking attendance and everything we don't need anymore. I have a garbage can right in front of my desk. That's what I keep throwing things into. I really like this setup of papers. Kind of the Monday through Friday and then the weekend. And I've been using these to kind of plan out my weeks and stuff. So we'll keep that. We'll have kind of like a paperwork part of this, I think. And then some more teaching sketch pads. These are just like the Dollar Tree ones. So if I'm just doing like a quick like drawing demo, I usually use these when I'm drawing the Pokemon. Draw with me's. And then this is leftover from online learning as well. Kind of the microphone from Zoom. I don't know if I'll need this again for when I'm teaching OutSchool, so I'm going to put it over with my OutSchool name sign. Alright, so we've cleaned off that whole top area so far, and that should just be, I would like to keep that clean. I don't want to have anything that lives there. All right, we're going to jump into the first drawer now. I don't know where this is going to live quite yet. I think I do want it to have like a paperwork drawer, so I don't know where it's going to live quite yet. Alright, so this drawer I think is pretty good. It's kind of like office supplies. I'll show you what it looks like. It's kind of like office supplies. So I've got some pins, some binder clips. I might need a different basket for my binder clips because they're all over the place. I really love these. These are pen loops that you can like attach onto any book, and then you have a pen loop on any book. So I put those on all of my sketchbooks when I get them. Magnets for things that I want to make magnetic, obviously. Some cute erasers that don't need to be in there, so those can come out and find a new home. These are fun when I'm like doing demos and stuff online, just to add some extra little fun in there. They're cute little erasers. A random old, really old lipstick that is definitely expired that I don't need. Alright, so the only thing this drawer needs is it needs a new home. I'm going to take these out because these binder clips need a new basket or home. And then I've got some tape in here that can stay in there. I have this packing tape because that's what I found the best was to attach those really strong magnets with. Hot gluing them doesn't really work. It just like pulls right out. So we're going to take out these binder clips. I'm going to throw them up here because I need to take care of them. And then that's going to free up these two containers. And I think I'm going to put those little guys I was talking about in there. I really like those. I just got them on Amazon. If you guys want links to anything that I've talked about in these videos, definitely let me know down below. And I'll post it down below. So those are in there now, so instead of just hanging out in the drawer. I do have a whole bunch here for like hanging stuff up too, if I want to like hang something up on a pin and it doesn't have a hole. And then I have like my lead was randomly in there because I like to use lead pencils when I'm drawing like online classes for kiddos, so that they don't have to wait for me to sharpen my pencil and stuff unless I'm doing shading and stuff, obviously. So now those have a little home in there as well. So now this is what that drawer looks like, and it's got plenty of space for a little basket when we find a basket for those guys. If not, I'll just get like a little skinny basket for those guys. Alright, so that's drawer number 1 is office supplies. Now we're going on to drawer number 2. I have this little organizer for all my like work receipts and stuff, so that's a great little organizer, especially when it comes to tax season. So I think this is already becoming my paperwork drawer, it looks like. I had this organizer, which is really nice. It just has like pockets where you can put papers into it, and I use it to kind of log my pay when I work online, especially for OutSchool, per month, and kind of make I use it when I'm making my schedule and stuff too, so that can stay in here as well. Oh, I forgot. I actually had this bigger one for receipts because I print out a lot of Amazon receipts, so I actually prefer this one. So I'm going to keep this one instead of this one. So this one's going to stay instead. And then I have these pocket charts from when I taught VIP Kid, but I think I'm going to take these to school and put them in the teacher's lounge to kind of donate them to somebody else. So I'm going to make I'm just going to throw them on the floor for now. I'm going to make a like to school pile. And they're going to go in the middle of the floor for now. And then I have these just colored note cards. They can go to school too. I don't really need them here for anything. These were for when I taught VIP Kid as well. I have some dry erase markers that can go over here for my dry erase board. Because if they're in the drawer, I know that I will forget they are there and I will never use them. And then I have some kind of tools for teaching as well. I think I'm going to take these out and put them on, like, display them on the shelf because they'll look fun in a background, and also, like I said, I'm much more likely to use them if I have them out. This is a little multi-tool that I like to have for like tightening up my furniture and here stuff. It's a little wrench and then a little screwdriver, so I'm going to put that up in my like office supplies. And then I used a lot of crayons with VIP Kid, but I don't really use these with my videos much. So I'm gonna put these in the basket we took out before for like to decide if we need that or not. And then we have another empty drawer. This is gonna turn into our paperwork drawer. So we're gonna put this folder back in there, our receipts, and our little weekly banner paper. Awesome. My next drawer right now is all sketchbooks that I used to use to teach with. So we're gonna transform that into I don't know quite yet, because I think I'm going to take these sketchbooks out and put them on my bookshelf. So I don't know what this drawer is going to turn into, but we are going to take all these out. And I have so many of them because they're different paper. So like this is a mixed media pad. The one I just pulled out was just a drawing pad. So some different options. And then these are like mini pads that I got for free. So this is like a mini drawing pad, mini canvas paper, and mini watercolor paper. So those are nice when I'm doing videos or when I'm teaching to just do some little kind of demos and stuff with. Alright, and then next we have some construction paper, just in case. Actually, this is actually left over from when I was teaching during COVID as well. So, we'll have to have a little, I'm pretty sure I have like a little paper sorter situation that we can throw that into. Let's see. Yes, we do. Alright, so that's going to go in there, and then I think I'm going to throw these little guys in there too. Awesome. And then that's another empty drawer. And I'm not going to put the sketchbooks back in there because I'm going to put them on our bookshelf. So that might be a good drawer for tech stuff. And speaking of tech stuff, let's go ahead and start to fill it up with this webcam. And then I have just a pencil organizer with some drawing stuff that we'll be reorganizing later. So that's going to go in the bin. A folder from when I was working my old job, so I don't need this anymore. Nope. It's just like the websites that you still use and stuff like that. So we're gonna get rid of this too. I will be going through that bin. I go through it before I take it out to see what we can recycle and what needs to be thrown away. Some more random tech stuff. That's why I need a tech drawer over here. So this is a extender for my headphones. It has a female port and a male port. This is kind of left over from when I was teaching VIP Kid too, so I could have lots of movement without tying myself up with my headphone cord. But I'll keep this over here just in case we need it. And then for winter time, I have a little mug warmer in here too. So that's not really tech stuff, but it can go with that since it has a cord. I have a watercolor pad that we'll throw with our pads. And some watercolor as well. So we'll throw this. I'm going to put this in the bin to organize probably with my painting stuff over there. It doesn't really need to live over here because I can grab it whenever I need it. And some garbage. And then this is actually the little swatch card that goes with the watercolors, so we'll hold on to that. And some more garbage. And some acrylic paint and a palette from when I was teaching over here, so that way it was really easy just to grab some cardboard garbage and a random piece of paper. So now we have two empty drawers over here and a bunch of stuff that needs to go somewhere else that did not belong over here. So my palette needs to go somewhere else, the acrylic paint needs to go somewhere else. And all of these sketchbooks are going to go on the shelf. Next is stuff that's definitely left over from VIP Kid. I do not need 100 charts or an adverbs chart. So, like weather, breakfast, lunch, dinner, I do not need these handy anymore. So these are all done with. These are all going to go in the garbage as well, unfortunately. I'm just going to go ahead and grab my garbage bag because we're going to be putting quite a bit of stuff in there right now. Alright. Next we have, oh, these are pretty cute. And I'm either going to take these to school to use them myself or donate them to the preschool classroom because they are cute little letters and they have little eyeballs. Pretty cute, and they're nice and magnetic. So I'm probably going to take these to school. So this can go in my, I'll put it up here, I won't throw it on the floor because they'll go everywhere. And then I have the numbers separately. These are definitely VIP Kid. Look at Dino. Anybody who knows VIP Kid, those are definitely from VIP Kid. I have a little sand timer that I can take to my classroom to use. Definitely VIP Kid USA and China flag that we don't need anymore. Some more references for VIP Kid. I used to teach a ton on VIP Kid for a chunk of time, so that's why I had all this stuff kind of ready to go. So that way I didn't have to spend any time prepping for classes. I just pulled it out. It was just like a grab and go thing. This is a little whiteboard that can go to school. Sentence starters that are garbage. A dry erase pocket that can go to school. I'm shopping my studio for all my new school stuff this year. And then this little Eric Carle Colors book can definitely go to school as well. It has some nice like pop-ups, like what color is the duck? And then
yellow.
Sounds like it needs new batteries, but that's okay. So that can go into school as well. And now we have a third empty drawer. All right. More VIP Kid stuff. Even more VIP Kid stuff. These are like sight words though, so I'm gonna take these and donate them to preschool or to another classroom at school. I'm gonna take them and put them in the teacher's lounge to see if anybody else needs them. These are VIP Kid specific though, so we don't need these anymore. And I'm cleaning out all of my little photo bins, so that's great if we need them for organizing something else. These are flashcards as well that I used for VIP Kid, but they're all colors and shapes. So I might either keep these for my classroom or donate them to another classroom. I'm not sure yet. These are VIP Kid specific, so we don't really need those. I'm gonna put all my little like colors and shapes back in this to take to school though, just in case I want to keep it together, because it is like all labeled all nice, and that is a nice little container for it. What else do we have? More flashcards, and then VIP Kid specific flashcards. So we'll get rid of these, take the other ones to school. We know the drill by now. Animal alphabet flashcards. We have quite a few new teachers at school, so hopefully those will be really helpful for somebody who might be looking for something extra to add to their classroom. More VIP Kid specific flashcards. So we don't need those anymore. And even more, oh my goodness. When I used to teach, I did not have to prep at all. I would just come up and like 10 minutes before and pull out like all these for each class and then lay them on my desk, and then we were good to go. So that was really nice, especially because it was so early in the morning. But some animals. These I might actually keep in my classroom because they'd be great visual resources for when kids want to draw animals. So I might actually keep these in my classroom because I teach art. And I always like to have references that the kids can draw through. So now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 empty drawers. A random hot glue gun that doesn't need to be over here at my desk. A whole bunch of stickers we'll take to school. And then like packs of things I made for prizes that you could put up in your background when you were teaching students on VIP Kids, so we don't need those. Goodness me. These are some more silly, I love hedgehogs, but these are some more silly erasers, so I'm gonna put the other silly erasers into there before I decide what to do with them. The last thing I have in my little prize drawer is these little finger puppets. They're all little animals. And I'm going to take these to school as well because these actually came in like a double pack when I got these for teaching VIP Kid, and I would use them for rewards or to show like what an animal was or to mimic a conversation. So I would use them a ton for VIP Kid, but since they came in a double pack, I took half of them to school, and my students absolutely love them in the come-down bin. I'm not exactly sure why, but they do. Alright, friends, we're almost there. We are. We did office drawer, paperwork, sketchbooks, which is now technology. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 empty drawers, and we're down to our very last drawer down here. So let's see what we have in there. My desk is a hot mess though now. So I think today we'll take care of the rainbow cart, and then we'll clear off the desk, and then we'll jump back in next time. Because like I said, since I don't want to do this, I'm going to chunk it up, because I know if I do too much of it, I'm going to get too relaxed, and I'm going to start just throwing things out that I shouldn't throw out, or stuff things where they don't go. So if I chunk it up and do it in small portions, like a little bit each day, I know it's going to go much better for me. Alright, I have a pack of cardstock, which can go over in the other rainbow cart, because all my paper is going to go over there since it's by the picture. I have some more specific VIP kid stuff that doesn't. I have some shape cutouts, some die cuts. I don't really need these for anything, but somebody else at school might, so we'll take those to school. And then I have some like miniature borders that I used to put around my whiteboard back here for VIP kid. I'll take these to school too, see if anybody else wants those. And then our very last drawer is empty as well. I'm going to put this back in it, this little decoration, and that's going to be a decoration. And per usual, my friends, we have made a mess. We have made a mess while we were cleaning up a mess. So this drawer cart is great now, but nothing else is. So let's tackle this little area here, and we're probably gonna call it for a day. So I can already feel it. Feel the giving up coming. I apologize for the lighting because the window's over there, but hopefully we can work with it. Alright, so we're going to take these two things I'm going to put over with some of my crafting stuff. They're going to go over there eventually. These two things I'm going to put with my paper. This basket of stuff to be organized I'm going to put over at my other desk with all the other stuff that needs to be organized. These photo bins, I have no clue what we're doing with yet, but they're probably going to go to school, so I'm going to put them with the school stuff. This is garbage. Pick up all the garbage that didn't make it into the garbage bag. Alright. I have a bag that I'm started for taking stuff to school. So we'll put our other school stuff in there. All the stuff that's going to school is going in this bag. I am not going to school early this year, but we can prepare for it. Unfortunately. My school year starts later than a lot of people's. We start right after Labor Day. We have some professional development days before that, but our students start right after Labor Day every year. So all this stuff in here. Alright. almost forgot, our little photo holders are going in there to go to school as well. Alright. Now, we will be tackling this bookshelf, making it a little cuter for a background, but it's not awful right now. So I'm going to do that a different day, I think. However, for today, we've got some space right here that we're going to put these sketchbooks that we just cleared out. And they don't fit on that shelf, of course. They might need to go on the shelf next to it because I believe those shelves are a little taller. So let's see. Alright, let's see what we can do down here. Also, doesn't everybody have an Iron Man mask in their office? If you don't, who are you really? Come on. Bookmarks that I've been looking for were hiding behind my paper towels, apparently. These paper towels should probably be over by my painting stuff, but we're not organizing this yet. We're just making room for one thing. And one thing only. My bookmark. My sketchbooks. My good. I don't even know what I'm talking about. Will they fit here? Yes, they will. Good. We might have to switch some books, like actual books, over to this shelf because it's a little shorter later. And put more of my, like, sketchbooks and stuff over here when we attack and organize these guys. This little bag is also stuff that's all going to school, so this can go with that bag as well. I have a feeling we're going to need to upgrade our school bag to a much larger bag. But we have plenty of sketchbooks for teaching now. I'm going to just switch these over here with these guys while I'm down here. Awesome. Alright, and then we just had, the only other thing we were going to put over here was our little bin of construction paper and extra stuff, so I'm going to put that in here as well. And there's room to grow in that little basket, which is great. Our sketchbooks are there. Doesn't look too bad as a background area. And I'm just looking around to see if I have, a lot of times I'll keep extra coffee cups that I'm gifted that I think are cute for putting like office supplies in. I don't see one right now, but we might come across one when we're organizing, so I'm just going to set these on the shelf for now, but I'd like them to be in like a cute little cup or something. I think my camera feels the same way I do. Come on, camera, you can do it. There we go. I think we've accomplished something. It might not look like very much, but we've accomplished something. So, rainbow drawer cart. Check. And lots of usable space, so when we're organizing other places we can bring some more stuff over, and our desk is cleared again. Always like to clear my desk off here and at school. That's one thing that's always been very important to me for ending my day, so that makes me feel good. The only other thing that we have left out that we need a little basket for before we can put it away is our little binder clips, but that's okay. I'm okay with that. That's a good spot to be at. So next time we'll tackle our bookshelf, our little background area. And we might tackle this little organizer too. I know it has some stuff left over from VIP Kit in it as well. So that's what a lot of this desk area is kind of clearing out stuff from old jobs and updating it, updating the space so it makes sure it works for you, because that's part of organizing, right? You always have to kind of organize and purge and make sure that your space and your organization is working for you. So that's what we're doing over here. And then obviously the other spaces need a lot as well. So we'll do a little bit at a time together. If you enjoyed this video and you want to keep up to date on this organizing adventure, or if you want to see some other art videos, make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.